What's up, everybody? Andy Lloyd from Skigh Athletics coming to you today for episode 56 of the Skigh Vlog. So it's been a while since I vlogged, about a week since I did my last tutorial, which is way too long. But since then, I have planned, or I actually moved down to Florida. I drove from PA to Tampa, Florida, which was just an unreal drive. Drove through the night, got there around midday, but because of Hurricane Irma, I actually drove back with some family to PA. So as you can see, I am back in my normal setting, my basement, which really messed up my workout schedule, and definitely a little bit of my eating habits, or just my normal diet throughout the day, throwing my sleep off like crazy. Just being in a car for that long is unreal. I drove down, it was 16, 17 hours. Had some things go wrong with the car, ended up being awake for 26 hours straight before I got to go to sleep. Still woke up the next morning, and that was a nap, but I still woke up the next morning after about 7 or 8 hours of sleep, got my workout in, grinded it out, made a nice breakfast. Got decent workouts in, just nothing that I planned on, nothing that, it's not exactly what I wanted, nothing that I could really prevent, to be completely honest. But still got the work in, so, prayers and thoughts going out with everybody evacuating, still evacuating, people that are, the officers and everybody who has to stick it out and stay down in that area. With what happened with Hurricane Harvey was just heartbreaking. It's terrible to see, and so hopefully, this takes a turn back into the ocean, just, doesn't take the whole state of Florida, or has limited to no damage. Obviously, those would be ideal, but prayers go out to anybody going through that kind of hurricane, that natural disaster. There are shelters being set up and everything, so that's good to see, but just wanted to throw that out there in this vlog, and that's why I missed the last week. The drive down, getting prepped, honestly just repacking, coming back for a couple days and then heading back in a week. So the vlogging has been a little slow, and I apologize for that. Really, it was just the matter of sleep that I wasn't getting, to be completely honest. Other than that, continuing to grind it out, got some great workouts in the heat, sweat a lot, sweat like crazy, so it felt good, and then jumped right in a pool afterwards to just, stretch out, loosen up my muscles. So I really, really enjoyed that aspect of being down in Florida, having that ability, having it be a real feel of 100 degrees by 10:30 in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. To me, I love the heat. I don't like, up in PA right now, it's transitioning over to fall weather extremely quickly. Not a big fan of that at all. Not a fan of winter at all. Really grew to just love the heat. I used to love the winter when I was younger, the winter season. But now that I look back, I'm pretty sure it was just because that meant basketball season for me. So I was playing a lot of games, had practice every single day. So I think that's why it translated over into me not completely hating winter. But now that I enjoy watching basketball, but it's nothing like playing it, being in season, regardless of what level you're at. So again, not a huge fan of that. I always just purposely gain about 10 to 15 pounds and just bulk and try to get as strong as possible. I'll be able to skip that this year and just continue cutting my weight. Obviously, I had that shoulder injury that took away some of my progress, took away some months, so I can refocus up, get back into cutting weight, and really see how high I can jump. And again, still coming back, trying to get back to 100% to where I was, dealing with a lot of different just small, injuries, or, some stress on my muscles that I'm not normally used to, that, I'm trying to jump back in to where I should be from how hard I trained, but I'm still a couple months behind, as far as where my body should be, just because of my shoulder and how I had to limit myself. So it's a tough contrast. Just, enjoying the process, really just, that's all you can do, because injuries, you can't prevent it. Just like this hurricane can't prevent anything that's happening. You just have to, really just roll with the punches and do the best that you possibly can. So as far as what I'm doing in the future, as far as training, tonight I am not going to get a lift in, at least in my gym right now. I was going to do some things on my laptop to send out to you guys. Be on the lookout for some emails that I'm sending out through skighathletics.com. And I'm going to kill a couple hundred push-ups, a couple hundred sit-ups, some body weight squats. I'm still suffering with some stress pains in my legs right now, so keeping everything body weight. And that's what I'm going to be doing in Tampa. So when I'm down there, I'm going to be sticking to some body weight stuff, a lot of resistance bands. I'm planning on going to the sports training facility, so I'll get more info on that. But I'm really excited about the kinds of machines that it has, since I've always just used extremely basic barbell weight workouts. So I'm extremely excited for something. I saw it had a Vertimax, which would just be unreal. Again, I'm just excited to be down in that area, to be in a position where I want to cut weight, because you want to look good because you're on the beach and it's warm all the time, and I just need to cut weight just to get down to see how high I can really jump, because at the weight that I'm at right now, being up here in PA, especially with winter coming, I would not reach my maximum potential personally, just because my body hangs on to weight extremely easily. So again, I'm extremely excited. Things didn't go according to plan. This past week was pretty hectic. Again, Saturday night at 6:30, I left my house, got to Tampa and settled in Sunday at 6:30. I napped for about 45 minutes on the way to my house in Tampa, and then slept. And again, like I said, Monday, Tuesday worked out. Wednesday was a hectic day. And then Wednesday night I drove back, and today's Thursday. Losing track of days, but today's Thursday, so just getting back on the grind, trying to stay as stable as possible, at least with my mindset. My mindset doesn't tend to waver as much as my schedule does, but enjoying the process. Again, go to my website, www.skighathletics.com. You can download my free vertical training program, and now I'm also offering personal and custom training programs, personal coaching. So the first thing that I have up now is just the custom programs. Later I'll be offering, because I've had several requests, a good amount of requests for a FaceTime call for me to perfect someone's jump. So that if that's something that a lot of people would be interested in, which I've had a good amount of people already email me about, but I will throw that up on my site actually within the near future. Maybe I'll even bundle that up with a plan, as far as one FaceTime per week, something like that, where we can constantly interact. But again, this is going to be completely customizable to you. When you buy the program, the customizable program, it will take a couple days to get to, because you are going to be filling out a form that is specific to your needs. So it's questions that I came up with that will go into an algorithm that I created, that will create, that in the end, that I will personally create a custom program for you for 4 to 6 weeks. Now, those 4 to 6 weeks, what does that exactly mean? So if you want a program for 4 weeks, that means you're going to be doing it 3 weeks at 100% effort at a certain amount of reps and set counts. And then the last week is going to be like a transition phase. So the fourth week, if you're doing it for 4 weeks, the fourth week would be that transition phase where the weight lightens up, percentages lighten up, or the reps lighten up, depending on what kind of phase, what kind of lifting cycle you're in. And then that would end, that personal program would end. And if you would want to buy another custom program, I would use the information from your previous form that you filled out, the previous custom program that I just gave you, to build onto that and give you another customized program to, again, continue to allow your body to progress and not allow it to adapt to the training, so that it constantly changes. So I keep phases only 4 to 6 weeks, 6 weeks max. Again, 5 weeks doing it at 100%, 1 week doing it transition phase type reps percentages. And the reason I do that is because you want your body to be constantly challenged. So if you do the same workout, the same rep count, same set count, same exercises all the time, 5 days a week. Will you progress? Yes, but your body will end up adjusting to that training style. It will end up adjusting to that workout, to that particular phase. So why do I speak in phases? It's because I don't like to stick with a phase for longer than 5 to 6 weeks. If it's a heavy phase, I tend it to be extremely strenuous on my body if I go 8 to 9 weeks. And if I'm conditioning and cutting, which I do have to focus on, even I have to focus on, I do need to throw in some strength to keep myself honest, keep my body honest. And again, just by constantly changing things up. So, a longer vlog today, just a straight up vlog, but that's just to give you guys some information about where I'm at right now and where I'm going to be. The facility that I plan on training in Tampa is unreal, so hopefully I can get in there, get some unreal kind of footage for you guys. As far as dunking, haven't had a session in quite a bit, to be honest, and that's just from things being thrown around. I don't have any shoes with me, so I can't even have a dunk session. I didn't bring my basketball shoes with me. But yeah, I'll get back to it. Things will be back on track. Still aiming for that East Bay before 2017 ends. Check out some of my other videos, some of my other tutorials, instructional videos. Let me know what you guys think. Again, www.skighathletics.com for that free program and for those customized programs. And thoughts and prayers to everybody out, even in Texas still recovering, and down in Florida. God bless. Remember, guys, Skigh has no limits, and keep working hard. Get that free program. Let's get working.